A growing consensus highlights that the global food system is not delivering as needed on a number of key sustainable development indicators. There is an urgent need for a global transition to agriculture and food systems that ensure food and nutrition security for all while reversing environmental degradation and adapting to climate change. Sustainable agriculture and food systems simultaneously offer multiple benefits to society. Agriculture and food systems need to adapt to different contexts by transforming field practices and day-to-day farm management operations to enhance farm diversity and links to markets. Agroecology represents a shift from ready-to-use to custom-made production systems to assist small-scale farming communities in fostering transformative change. ESAF Uganda, in partnership with Humundi under the Translating Agroecology in Policy and Practice TAPU project, is scaling up agroecology for sustainable food system through climate change adaptation actions, adopting agroecology in policies and frameworks, and implementing food security actions. In doing this, ESAF Uganda established 37 community agroecology schools and 21 agroecology clubs in the different districts in the country that is promoting the transitioning to agroecology.
Agroecology is the farming in the way that works with nature. It is about to use what we have to grow healthy food and protect the environment.
Agroecology is all about the knowledge that is shared in a group of farmers at a small scale level, and agroecology helps the farmers to learn from one another. They share ideas and to make farming smarter in the way of sharing ideas and the way they carry out their practices.
Agroecology is not just farming, but it's taking care of my soil, planting of trees, and growing of more food without using chemicals. It helps to protect ourselves and the entire environment.
At first, we had no idea of our homes, gardens, and other gardens outside the homes. So we got ESAF, taught us everything, how to dig in small scales and in big. So now we are enjoying.
We created a platform for this ecological school where all the smallholder farmers, they can be sharing views pertaining farming.
In Kasese district, community agroecology schools have benefited in so many ways.
We have attained the knowledge and skills whereby a farmer uses organic farming practices.
We have shared very many practices and we have improved farming. As a facilitator of this community agroecology school, I facilitate activities like making compost, crop rotation, kitchen gardening, and soil testing, among others. It has also helped our farmers to get more skills about farming.
We have been doing very many practices that we learned or got from agroecology and ESAF. These practices have helped us a lot. For example, we have been conserving soil, health. We have been producing even during the harsh conditions of weather and climate. We normally do practices like watering our crops in the evenings, use of organic manure, mulching, and also practicing agroforestry, that is growing trees together with crops, and we are able to produce much, which has improved our food security and also nutrition.
In agroecology, we produce compost manure, which we use in our gardens, mostly in our kitchen gardens. We also make organic pesticides, which we apply on our crops, on our trees. We apply them on our trees. We apply them even in our kitchen gardens. We make fertilizers that help us to spray in our crops. We are planting trees which are helping us in rain formation and giving us shade in our families.
When we compare our community and other communities, we are far off better because of these practices. So we urge our fellow countrymen to practice these methods of agriculture.
They have embraced it. As we talk now, every household, they are able to produce organic vegetables. These practices are simple, affordable, and are working for smallholder farmers to enhance production.
It has improved the standards of living in our community, such as a woman is now able to cut some bundle of dodo and sell it, or mangoes and fruits like mangoes, and sell them to the community and get money to sustain the family and other necessities like school fees, buying books for the children.
We have also benefited in selling out our products like the organic pesticides and fertilizers that is being made by all groups in the district. Here, after selling, we get money that can help us in our household things, like in buying home utensils and other things.
These schools are not just teaching farmers. They are there to build strong communities. And we target the women, the youth, to get involved in the best practices of farming.
So in our group, we have women and men, and we both work together, and we feel happy when we are together with our members, men. For sure, they help us a lot, and they help us in selling and help us in doing some other activities which men can work on, like cutting trees when we are digging and other things.
This agroecology school have empowered women, especially we women, for example, in leadership. Like, for example, some of the groups, the agroecology community groups, are led by women.
We work together with the local leaders. When we are going to have our trainings, we invite the local leaders to be with us so that they can also embrace the knowledge and they can be able also to advise us. Especially, we do work with the agricultural officers in the municipality. Whenever we have an activity to do concerning agroecology, we call him.
ASAF Uganda has actually embraced this, because what the ASAF Uganda is doing, they are in line with government plans, where the farmers, especially where the smallholder farmers, have been brought together and then work together, produce together, and then also supported with inputs and trainings. This has helped us as government to reach out, actually to work in cooperation with those partners to reach extension services.
By 2030, ASAF Uganda plans to have over 100 community agroecology schools and over 200 agroecology clubs. These will act as centers of excellence in terms of practices, innovations, information, and generation of ideas to inform policy processes.